The cheapest sales force you hire is the most expensive sales force to field. Hey, it's Anthony Iannarino of thesalesblog.com, right here, youtube.com/Iannarino, and author of The Only Sales Guide You'll Ever Need. And I posted a couple days ago, and in one of these posts, I mentioned that commission-only salespeople are the most expensive salespeople you can hire. And people have asked me what I meant by that statement, so let me explain. In either case, whether you're hiring them because you're trying to save money or you're hiring them because you need a certain skill set, they're still really expensive, and here's why. If you're an entrepreneur and you're starting a business and you can't afford a salesperson, you might think to yourself, here's what I'll do. I'll get commission-only salespeople, and then I'll only have to pay them when they perform. And what entrepreneurs who make this decision don't understand is that commission-only salespeople are highly compensated, which is why they work on commission-only, because it's a better deal for the salesperson to be on commission-only. But entrepreneurs who don't have experience managing a sales force, they make that mistake and they think, well, I'll get commission-only salespeople, but then they think, I'll hire someone who is willing to take this job and who might be able to make money, but they don't hire somebody who's actually a commission-only salesperson because they're already making so much money. So what they do is they try to hire people who are new or who want to get into sales or who are having trouble getting a job. And those people, because they're not really salespeople and specifically not really commission-only salespeople, they tend to struggle to do good work. And an entrepreneur doesn't have the sales management skill set to lead that sales force, something that's important regardless of what size your sales force or what your compensation looks like. The other way, people that hire commission-only salespeople are paying top dollar for great talent. And the reason they get the talent that they want is because they're willing to pay a commission that's far in excess of what they might make getting a base plus commission or bonus somewhere else. So a commission-only sales force is the most expensive sales force that you can field if you're an entrepreneur and if you're a small business. And I want to tell you why it's even more expensive. Because you have to deal with opportunity cost and the cost of your time. And when you're starting a business, you have a runway, and you can eventually run out of runway because you don't sell fast enough and because you're not profitable fast enough, so you're burning cash as you go. So if you hire a sales force that you believe is cheap because you don't want to pay money for them and they don't win the opportunities and you keep traveling down that runway, not making any sales, it gets harder and harder for the business to survive because businesses exist to sell and to innovate. That's what they exist to do. I didn't say that, Peter Drucker did. So if you think that the way to save money is to hire low compensated salespeople, what you're giving up is the speed to winning new clients, the profitability that you have with salespeople who know how to sell value, and the time that you need. So you really compress time when you hire people and you pay them a salary. So the other video I shot was the greatest mistake that small businesses and entrepreneurs make at the beginning, and it's not hiring professional salespeople. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a small business, I feel you, but you have to pay the money to get the sales talent that you need. I'm Anthony Iannarino. This is Every Day.